YouTube is the new TV, fam. If you're like me, you watch YouTube videos more than anything. I'm talking more than Netflix, more than Hulu, more than Peacock, more than Paramount, more than you name it. YouTube videos, they're the best. Like me personally, listen, I'm always watching YouTube videos, how-to videos, some of my favorite content creators, some of my favorite personalities, podcasts. It's always on YouTube. Why is YouTube so cool? Let's talk about it, right? Because, yeah, you got all these different platforms, but YouTube offers a level of authenticity and diversity that the other platforms just can't touch. They just can't tap with it. They just can't do it. Let me break it down. Like, really, like, anybody, first of all, can be on YouTube, right? There's really no gatekeeper. So you and I, for example, can make YouTube videos. Just like me making this video right now, I'm literally sitting in my car. I use my iPhone, hit the video button, press record, and now I'm making this video. And I'm going to upload it to the internet, aka on YouTube. And then you're going to watch it. Or a lot of people are going to watch it, ideally, right? People from all around the world. And it didn't require anything other than the willpower to do it, right? I didn't need any fancy agency or super fancy equipment or any type of contracts or any type of producer or director or type of distribution deal or nothing, bruh. Nothing. Fam, you can literally just start putting content on YouTube. You can. Why would you want to do that? Well, I like to put videos on YouTube because it's literally something that's genuinely enjoyable for me. And if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're somebody who's just like me and you should be making YouTube videos. You can be making money on YouTube. You can get paid from YouTube, by YouTube, because YouTube is like the new TV. There are literally billions of people watching YouTube all day, right? And so with that being said, as you probably already know, whether you're like a premium member of YouTube or not, like you have ads on their videos. So this is where all the attention is, right? People are watching YouTube videos more than anything, right? So there's so much attention on this platform. And so if you're somebody who can garnish attention, who can garner attention, who can cultivate attention, who has any type of characteristics that people are attracted to, right? If you have a message, if you have value, if you're sharing something that's insightful or that people are interested in, which can be literally anything, you can get on camera, you can share it, and then you can generate a community. You can create a community. And then people, companies, brands, businesses will see that you're getting attention, want to advertise with you. YouTube will kind of put it all together. And then simultaneously, you make money off of YouTube due to the ad placements that are played throughout your video. That's really how it works. Now, obviously, it's not just like a quick get rich quick formula. You're not just gonna make your first video and just make a bunch of money. That's obviously not the way this shit works, man. But if you're serious about making money on YouTube, there is a scientific way. You know, there's kind of a strategic formula that you could follow. I'm gonna post some videos about this throughout the channel. Like, you can go back to my other videos and you can see kind of like where I started off on my journey and where I'm at now. The biggest thing is being consistent. The biggest thing is knowing, you know, your audience, knowing your niche, right? And putting out value, right? Make sure your title's on point, your descriptions are on point, your tags, your keywords are on point, you're uploading regularly, right? And you need watch hours. You really just need the watch hours. I mean, if people are watching your videos, you'll be good. 3,000 watch hours with 1,000 subscribers will get you invited to the YouTube monetization program. Once you're monetized via YouTube, you get plays and streams on all the videos, obviously, and due to those continual streams and views, you generate essentially passive residual income. So you'll start to get paid from YouTube as your videos get more and more views. And the cool thing about YouTube is like kind of like a concept of evergreen, where once you put the video up, it's just going to ideally generate views forever. So it's something you don't have to keep doing once you do it. Now, obviously, you want to keep posting new videos, right? You want to keep on posting new content to give the algorithm, to give your audience and their subscribers new things to watch, but your page can start to compound, right? Your views and things of that nature can start to compound, right? People will see what you're into. You'll start to attract your audience. You'll start to attract people who are like-minded, people who are interested in what you do. And it doesn't have to be anything specific. Like, just talk about your life, like, genuinely, because a lot of times we overthink, oh, what should I talk about on YouTube? What could I talk about on YouTube? You can talk about anything. You can share anything, whether it's your skills, your hobbies, your ideas, your fears, your story, talk about your life, a lot of things. Because there's billions of people in the world, and you're bound to talk about something or show something that somebody finds interesting. It's just inevitable. You see how you're still watching this video? That means that something I've said resonates with you, right? So that's how easy it is. Now imagine if you were me and you got on camera and you started talking and you just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be afraid to get on camera. Like, there's literally nobody even around me right now, right? So you can't use that as an excuse. Like, you can't be shy. Just get on camera and talk. You'd be surprised that people need you. Like, people will learn from you. People can benefit from the things you share, right? I mean, that's most of the time, a lot of the things I watch, I'm either learning or being entertained, right? And you can find a lane. You can see what works for you. You can do a mixture of both. Like, my content, you know, obviously I try to keep you guys entertained. I try to keep you entertained, obviously, but also informed and teach you and enlightened and bring you, you know, inspiration and motivation, genuinely speaking. With that being said, I've seen a lot of creators get on YouTube and they're making money within the first 10 days or 30 days. It might take you a few months. It might take you up to a year. But really, it's just about showing up and knowing that you want this, knowing that you can do this. If you're somebody who doesn't want to be stuck having a boss, if you don't want a 9 to 5, if you want your freedom, if you like to create, if you like to talk, if you like to communicate, if you have a story, if you have a message, if you want to provide value to the people, if you're the chosen one, you should be making YouTube videos, fam, because you've been through so much. And the reason you've been through so much is because God wants you to talk about it as a testimony, because you are a living testimony. I'm a living testimony of everything that I've been through. And the reason I've been through so much is because I'm supposed to talk to you about it. I'm supposed to share how I got through it, what happened, how I got through it, the challenges, right? And how I overcame it all, right, man? Like, I've been just blessed enough to, you know, be where I'm at, but it's like, it hasn't always been easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure your life hasn't always been easy. Maybe you have a job you don't like, or maybe you're getting, you know, fired or laid off, or you just left your job or resigned or quit because you just didn't want to do it. It just didn't fulfill you. You know, maybe you have a relationship that's, you know, a little shaky, or maybe you just got out of a relationship that was rough, or maybe you're in a really good relationship. Maybe you're in a really good position and you're just looking for a way to supplement your life or add to it. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, whether this is an end all be all, that's up to you. If you put enough work into YouTube, it can absolutely become a full-time income. It absolutely can become a lifestyle, and it can become a career, ultimately. I mean, some people don't believe that, but I'm sure you know that. You've seen people who make millions of dollars off YouTube, right? Look at the Mr. Beasts and Jake Pauls and the people of this nature, right? Even though they're streamers and they're, you know, they're who they are, it doesn't stop you from being able to get on YouTube and talk and you know, bring whatever it is you got to the table, bring your energy to the equation, bro. Like, you don't gotta go super viral, you don't gotta become a superstar, you don't gotta be on that level. You know what I'm saying, bro? But at the end of the day, sure, imagine if you could make a couple extra $100 or a couple extra $1,000 every day or every week off of YouTube, or a few thousand, or a good amount. I mean, you could run up the bag. Imagine you making $15,000, $20,000 off YouTube every month, or $100,000 every month off YouTube. Is that possible? Possibly. But I mean, even on the low end, bro, like, what is your goal? What is your target? You don't need that much to succeed. You don't need that much to supplement your income. Even if you're making an extra $500 a month off YouTube, what would that do for you? That's some type of bill. That's some type of an electric bill, or a gas bill, or utility bill, a car bill, or groceries, you know, date night, an investment, bro. So you might as well get on camera anyways. All those things that you have going on in your mind, all those thoughts you have, all those ideas, just get on camera and share it with somebody. Build a communication network, or community of people who are engaged. Like, I want you to engage on these videos. I'm not just getting on this to talk to myself. I genuinely want to help people. I want to connect with people, especially because a lot of people I'm around on the day-to-day, they're just not tapped in like I am. You know what I'm saying? I believe that using YouTube will allow for you to attract to a tribe genuinely, rather than you having to put yourself out there, you know, go to networking events and all this stuff, bro. Like, putting myself out there, trusting the process, trusting the algorithm, and just hopefully being able to attract those types of people, our type of people, via YouTube, you know, and that's ideally the best way to do it, you know, because there's infinite reach. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, if I'm speaking in front of an audience, you know, even if it's an arena or some massive Madison Square Garden, I mean, max, I'm what, 80,000 people I could probably talk to at one time. 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 50,000 people at one time in one big vicinity, in one venue, right? But at the end of the day, bro, you can get on YouTube, you can talk to hundreds of thousands and millions of people. You can help. God created us as creators. We were made in God's image to be creators. So if you get on YouTube and just start creating in God's name, in God's image, and help his people, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be winning. You're going to be rewarded, right? You're going to have to put the work in, but the fruits of your labor will come straight like that. I promise you, bro. This is what I believe I'm supposed to be doing. You see how I just get on here and get into the flow state? For 10 minutes now, I've just been talking straight. I'm really not thinking about this. I'm really not. I'm not in my head about this at all. Right? And I believe that everybody has this capability. If you're watching this video, you definitely have this capability. But yeah, not everybody can sit here and get on camera and talk and articulate and verbalize. But maybe you don't talk. Maybe your communication skills aren't there. But maybe you're good at something. Maybe you have a hobby or something you can film you doing. Right? Maybe you have a trade or some type of a project, that you do or that you work on, or a hobby. You can show that, bro. Like, you can get on YouTube and just share your life. I mean, me personally, I'm working on opening up more. I'm working on like bringing you into my life more, because I've been sort of reserved. I've been sort of private and secretive, and in a sense, not like on some weird shit, but just on some like, I don't let everybody just see all like what's going on every single day, the ins and outs and all the details. But also, it's also a lot of times it's just because I just don't film it. Like, I'm just not there I'm just in the moment. Like, I'm not pulling out the camera and stuff like this. But I want to do a better job of bringing you guys behind the scenes, bringing you behind the scenes, bringing you more into my life. You know what I'm saying? So you can really get a better idea of like who I am, how I live, what's going on. You feel me? I'm really not that different from you probably. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance we talk the same. We have the same similar ideas. We're both tapped into source and infinite intelligence, Christ consciousness. You probably meditate. You're probably very spiritual. You're probably an entrepreneur. You probably want freedom and seek more, and you love abundance, you love the good life, you love peace, you love prosperity, you love mental health, you love nature, you love sun, you love God. If you're watching this video, right? And you're also somebody who knows that they have a gift. You're somebody who knows that they have a calling, but do you act on it? Have you answered the call? They say if you were called, or rather fewer, like many are called, but few are chosen, or few answer the call. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta really trust the process. And if you want to make money on YouTube, there's going to be a period where you're going to have to just lean on your faith, right? Put the videos out, put the videos out, put the videos out. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the subscribers. Just put the views out. Put the videos out, right? And just trust the process, man. Enjoy the process. Divorce the outcome. God will take care of the rest. God will make sure that your videos are seen by the right people. God will make sure that the views come in, the subscribers come in, the watch hours add up, the invitation to the monetization and the partnership program hits your email and you get accepted. And the next thing you know, you're making money off of ad revenue on YouTube, bro. But you got to show up just like me. I'm not special. I mean, yeah, I put in the work. I've done the time. And if you want help, if you're like, bro, I need to work on me first. A lot of you do need to work on yourself first, because you might not be able to retain attention. You might not be that interesting. You might not have things to talk about. You may not have done the personal development. So let's start with that, right? Let's start with your mindset. Let's start with you. Let's get you right, so that way you can get on camera with confidence, with conviction, right? With certainty and clarity, right? So let's get you on one of my coaching programs. Book a call with me. It's free. If you need help building your personal brand and you're like, yo, I like what you do, I don't know how to do it, book a call with me. I will help you. I will help you scale on Instagram. I will help you. If you need any of my other resources, you can get them in the description. I have the Wealthy Blueprint. I've got a free guide. I've got a mentorship, the Westbrooks method, where you can literally, if you're interested, fly out to California, spend 3 days with me here. You know what I'm saying? Put you up in a hotel, all of that stuff, and we'll just, we'll kick it for 3 days and we'll really dial in everything that you need to get yourself to the next level. Right? Work with me one-on-one. Or you can just stay where you're at. It's a 12-week process. We also have a 6-week version of it where I will just do it all virtually. So if you're like, I don't really want to fly out, that's fine. We can work it out. At the end of the day, I just want to help you. I want to serve you in a way that serves God. And the best way to do that is to make you the best version of you, because the better you become and the more fulfilled you become and the more self-actualized you become and the more tapped into Christ consciousness and the more authentic and pure I can help you live your life, the more it'll just reciprocate, right? I genuinely believe that my wealth helps people and multiplies naturally. So I want to get on here. I want to share what I've learned. I want to share the information that I've gathered. I want to share the resources, the tools, the insights, the knowledge. I want to give you the game. I want to give you the sauce, bro. I've listened and read over 100 different books and audio books on specific topics to work my mindset and to get to where it's at, right? This isn't just something that's going to happen overnight. You need help. You need coaches. You need guidance. You need a mentor to get you to the next level. That's what I've done. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm humble enough and I have enough humility to admit that I didn't know the answers at all the time. And I still don't, right? I still seek answers. I still seek help. I still watch videos and look to like-minded individuals and people who have what I want. But it's like, I'm at a point now where I can at least give what I've got and share what I've known and come to know, right? Because oftentimes we're like, oh, once I get the money, I'll give. Once I have the, the rank or the status, then I'll explain or I'll teach. Or like, you don't have to wait. You can talk about it and teach on your journey. Like me, I'm building this YouTube channel in real time. You can see it. I'll probably post this video on my main Wealthy Westbrook channel. And then after this, later in the day, I'm gonna post another video on my other channel, which is the Tapped In TV, which will be more spiritual based, more, chosen one based and stuff like that. But this is for you to really take action right now in the physical world. Like, just pick up your camera, start making videos, share your videos, talk about whatever you want. Just build it up, man. Get into the rhythm of it, build the momentum. And the discipline of this all is going to build your character. Like, you're going to be like, okay, wow, I put videos out. Like, I do this, right? That consistency builds that muscle within yourself where you're taking yourself serious. Now you're going to hold yourself accountable to put new videos out, to stay looking at the analytics, right? You got to treat this like a business. If you want to make money on YouTube, you need to treat it like a business. I mean, yeah, you can try to treat it like a side hustle or a side venture, but if you're serious, you should take it serious. Like, if you're serious about making money, then take it serious. Does that make sense, right? Because at the end of the day, that's really what it is. You're talking about, oh, I want to make money. Well, what does that mean? What makes money? A business. Businesses are what generate revenue, right? That's what earns money, right? So you're ultimately starting a business. So treat it as so, right? Approach it as so, right? Have the same level of humility and dignity and integrity and discipline and character and work ethic as you do on your job or as you would on your business, because it is your business. And show up and treat it like that. Treat your audience and your community like your customers, like your clients. Care about them. Give them your best version. Show up for them, right? Go above and beyond for them. That's what people need. That's what people want, okay? Get on camera, make your videos about 15 to 20 minutes. Just keep on putting them out. Eventually, you'll get the watch hours and the subscribers. Once you do that, you'll get monetized. Once you get monetized, keep on posting. Let the compound views kick in. And if you want, make multiple channels, you know what I'm saying? Learn like that. Look at your analytics. Dial in. Know what you want. Know what is working. You know what I'm saying? Double down on stuff like that. There are different apps and different applications and websites that you can use to sort of scan and analyze your YouTube channel performance. That'll give you different ideas and content ideas and keyword ideas and topic ideas. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is just getting on camera straight like that, all right? That's the biggest thing. If you want to make a channel that's faceless, then use AI. If you really don't want to get on camera, even though people connect with faces, then use AI. Make an AI character, or just use B-roll footage, or just some type of stock photos and visuals and things of this nature, if you're really that shook. All right? And bro, like, there's so many ways you can make YouTube videos. Like, you can literally have AI make the script, AI do the voiceover, and just put a bunch of random videos and visuals over if you don't want to get on camera. But I encourage you to be yourself. Connect with somebody and as yourself. Like, don't be a gimmick, don't be a facade, don't be a fraud, don't get on here in some type of goofy way. People are going to connect with the real you. People are going to be able to connect and resonate with you, and don't be scared to tell people like the truth about what you go through. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, bro, I'm in California. It's super hot. I just moved. I got a new loft. I'll probably make a new video about that because this video is almost at an end. But yeah, I've just been nonstop moving for like the past 3 days. Spent 2 days straight, like over pretty much 39 hours wide awake, didn't sleep. And I was just moving all my furniture from one place to another. So that had me delirious, you know what I'm saying? But it was awesome, man. It was a lot of fun. Finally got all my stuff into the new loft, and it's a blessing. It's beautiful. I love it. But obviously now is the part where I kind of have to figure out the feng shui, you know what I'm saying? Put stuff there, kind of see where I want stuff, figure out the flow of the floor plan and things of that nature, plug everything in, turn everything on, get everything settled. So that way I can get back into the groove. I'm excited to show you my new, I'm looking forward to showing you my new setup in a sense. I'm not giving you crazy motherfuckers the layout and crazy and insides, but you know how the world is. A lot of crazy people out there, but I do want to share, and bring you guys in as much as I can. My new office setup should be pretty dope. I'm thinking about getting I don't want to talk about too much what I'm going to do, but you'll see, all right? As always, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focus on success. If you need help, link in the description, everything you need, all right? Get my book, read my book. Shop on Amazon, some of the things I have, some of the things I shop for, and some of the things that I use. I'm constantly adding to the list. If you want to start investing, Robinhood, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, thanks for watching. I love y'all. Peace.